Destiny's Transmog TWAB has gone over with the community about as well as this. Bungie, what are you thinking? Season 13 has been pretty well liked by most of the community, and we're rounding out the end of Season 13, and you announced in your TWAB Thursday something that has got the community just going buck wild, hopping mad. Let's take a quick look at what they screwed up this time. So people have been waiting to hear more about Transmogrification and how that's going to affect us. And then Bungie goes and drops this little gem right here on top of us. I mean, take a look at this, guys. This is crazy, right? Everybody's, it's good so far until you scroll down further, which we will, and you find out the whole meat and bones and meat and potatoes of what they're really getting at, which is, it seems like there's this inexorable push towards, the monetization of Eververse and them just making a bigger money grab, going back to their old usual ways. It's like they do something good and then they, build on that goodwill for a little bit and then they screw with what goodwill they've built up. I mean, they could have made the system so simple, and what they did is made it overcomplicated, made it more of a bounty grind, which, people complain about a lot anyway. And this game is heavily bounty incentivized, I guess, if you want to put it like that. But it's just bounties after bounties after bounties. And they make it so arduous, and so boring, essentially, to just have to do bounties after bounties after bounties in order to get what you want to get. I mean, look at this. We have to go, what? Now, we have to do like 4 different things here to get transmogs. Okay, you have to defeat enemies to earn synth strand. You have to take the synth strand, turn it into synth cord, and then you have to take that and turn it into synth weave. And then you have to do so many other things in order to get it. Well, you've got to do bounties. But wait, there's so much more to do though, right? I mean, it's more bounties added on top of the already arduous bounties that we have. We've got Vanguard bounties, we've got Crucible bounties, Gambit bounties, Destination bounties, raids, and dungeons. We've already got bounties for all this stuff. So now we have to do this on top of all the other stuff that we have. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. This is not what people are looking for. And the cost of this is astronomical. Now, they want you to go ahead and delete all your stuff, all your shaders and whatnot before May 3rd so you can get, your shards and all that kind of stuff in your glimmer, right? But then look at the cost of what this is going to be for you. I mean, this is absolutely nuts. I mean, the community is absolutely right to be in an uproar if you actually care about this game to that extent. I mean, if you want your Guardian to look good, you want to have that nice drip going on, that's fine and dandy. But I think from here on out, my stuff is just going to be as plain as possible, because I really don't want to grind an extra, 5 to 10 bounties only to be limited to how much I can get during the season. That is ridiculous. And then they're just pushing you. But what they're doing is just gradually pushing you and saying, well, if you don't want to do that and invest your time, then what you got to do is just, give us some cash. You spent some silver. We'll give this stuff to you toot sweet. No problem. You had a lot of goodwill going with this season. Even though there's going to be a content drought, we're still going to wait on the Witch Queen. We've got season 14 right around the corner. This Guardian Games is going on right now, the event. I mean, I think the community's not really embracing it as, Bungie would hope. It's kind of lackluster. But everything with Bungie is just a bounty grind. And now what they're doing with this is just, again, as I said earlier, more of a bounty grind to kind of push you towards, wearing you down to spend the money to buy stuff from Eververse. Which is fine and dandy. They want to make money. Everybody wants to make money. We get it. But why is everything always tied into bounties in this game? We've got enough bounties to do stuff. I don't think more of us want to do more bounties. So, I mean, give me your thoughts on that. Let's talk about it. Give me some feedback. Do you want to do more bounties to get this? How do you feel about Transmog? I mean, where are you on that? Where do you stand? Are you pro Transmog the way it is, or do you want to see a different fix, or do you, even propose your own fixes to it. Like, should they just be available for spending Glimmer per se? I mean, should it just be that easy instead of this exorbitant cost that they're putting out there for it? You know, because if that's what they want to do, they can keep it. As far as I'm concerned, keep it. Let me just do it the old way, keep the old way how it is, and, you know, we'll just deal. But let me know what you guys think.